It is basketball season. Yeah, it is. It really is. Exhibition games, Grand Canyon, Bryce Drew, Scott Drew, Baylor tomorrow, 4 o'clock, the Foster Pavilion. It's back, Scott. I mean, it seems like it really does seem like it's been forever. Just the fact you're going to play against somebody else, how much excitement is there with that?
Well, this time of year, you're always like, man, that was quick. We didn't get everything in. But the good thing is, and the reason we wanted to scrimmage this early was, as you know, with so much turnover, I think someone projected 71% of the starting lineups in the Big 12 are going to be new players this year. The sooner we could see our players against other competition, we could find out areas we needed to work on and have enough time to work on them before the season began. So that's why we wanted to play a game early. And obviously playing against my brother's team, we don't have to worry about them getting any information out, us getting any information out. At the same time, it's a great opportunity to see my dad and spend a little time with my brother and before the madness of season.
Are you guys going to have some big, huge, like Thanksgiving style dinner tonight?
Yeah, we'll try to make sure they're really sluggish and tired. Come on, no.
Yeah.
But I will see that they get in later tonight, so I'll see them the next day. We'll break down the film Friday night and hopefully help each other, and then get a chance to spend a little time Saturday before he heads back to Phoenix.
I know you had the overseas trip and got a lot of games in, but there were some players that weren't a part of that. Do you even know the names of your players yet?
I got them, and I got the numbers down too. So,
yeah.
But I tell you, people want to know about the team, and every year you do your best trying to put together a group that represent Waco and Central Texas and Baylor University in a way to make everybody proud. And it's a fun group, athletic group. We had some success overseas, and we'll see just how we stack up. GCU, I know, was picked third in their conference, and Mountain West Conference is a great conference. So it'll be a good opportunity just for us to see where we need to grow and get better. But I know the fans will like this team likes each other, and we have more size, more length than last year, and we do have some athleticism, and hopefully that'll be on display at some point throughout the year where we can get some SportsCenter top 10 plays because we get them in practice.
Dan Skilling, I remember when Cincinnati visited the Foster Pavilion when it first opened, and he immediately stood out to me, and I know that you've played against him, so that's a guy I've seen play, and he's a slasher. And then, of course, there's names people might be familiar with because of lineage with Iguodala and a few others. Cameron Carr was there but couldn't play, redshirted. Caden Powell's a midway high guy. Well, that's pretty cool. But other than that, it's really just a bunch of new moving parts. But you feel like these guys get along, and you can already tell that even though it's October.
Yeah, the one thing is people that are attracted to Baylor are hopefully attracted to it, not only because of their chance to develop and play at a high level and the success we've had, but they understand the mission of Baylor University and preparing champions for life with character formation, spiritual growth, academics, and athletics. And if you bring in a great teammate, high character, young individual, usually it's easier for them to all get along and bond. And I think our staff, even though the portal makes you make decisions a lot quicker come in the springtime, we've done a really good job, and God's blessed us with guys that like one another, compete hard, and fun to go to practice with each and every day. Now we'll get a chance to see, hopefully it's fun to go to games too, because we all know when you win in games, it makes it a lot more enjoyable in practice.
Yeah, no, it really, really does. You know, you are, and it doesn't mean there haven't been times along the way when you are disappointed or even maybe flustered or frustrated, but you've always been so positive, Scott. How much of a challenge like this? It would be nice if you had 8 guys back or whatever, but that's just not the way it is anymore. You mentioned the starters in the Big 12. How much is this kind of a different challenge for you, and you take it head on and you take it with, hey, we got to do this, let's go?
Yeah, I tell you, it's people in coaching, just like in every profession, you have ups and downs. But one thing I love about coaching, things are always different. Offenses evolve, defenses evolve. And even though it's the same game, things are always different within it. And now college basketball, who can adjust to the portal, name, image, and likeness, putting together rosters and teams that can be successful. It's definitely a different challenge, and one that is exciting. At the same time, I know that there's always frustrations in good and bad in every job you have. We tend to just look at the positive. We're really blessed to have an opportunity with 14 new players to prepare champions for life when normally you'd only have 3 or 4.
You think that the year you won the national title with so many players, and there were transfers, and all of them were fantastic. But are those days over when you had a chance to have and I know the older roster is still the thing, but a chance to marinate with them long enough, not just a one-year shot?
Yeah, this thing's all evolving. I would think as we get into multiple year contracts, if there's ever collective bargaining, I mean, as things change in the next couple of years, I think it will stable out more, and because everyone realizes their advantages to that. And what I mean first and foremost is a young man chooses college to get a degree, and if you go to 4 schools in 4 years, that's probably not going to happen. And at the end of the day, most people aren't in the NBA. So how are we preparing our young people? And that's why you're a college coach. So there will be rules and incentives to make sure that happens. It'll just take a couple years to figure and sort all this out, I believe.
Without saying a specific player's name, but have you ever had a player during this last 2 to 3 years come up to you and go, "Man, coach, this is hard for us too," even though a lot of things have been pro player, the movement, the NIL, whatever, but do they at times get a little bit like sideways with it themselves or not?
I think they're more, this is hard when it's practice time than anything else.
Yeah.
So, that's when they complain it's hard. But as far as 18 to 22-year-olds, for the most part, are really resilient, excited about life, and the ups and downs, the pressures of social media, the pressures to win, the pressures from their inner circle and their friend group. I mean, those are the pressures they deal with more that are hard than anything else. And sports teaches you such great lessons. And a part of that is overcoming, waiting your time, persevering, being a great teammate. I mean, most people don't enter the business world as the CEO. They work their way up, and that's where going through hard times, persevering, and that's why the rules will change at some point. Just how quick do we get to it to where there are incentives or reasons people have to stay.
All right, last thing, and I know you got to go and enjoy the exhibition. It'll be fun to watch tomorrow afternoon. Is what, at least at the beginning, based on what you've seen, the experiences overseas or inside your own practice gym, what do you think is a part of this team that you feel really good about? I know you feel good about all of it, but as it progresses, what do you think early on people might go, "Man, this is going to be this is the strength of your team"?
Definitely the size and athleticism at the wing spot. Everybody's a point guard now, but our point guards are bigger. So we have a lot of size between 6'5" and 6'8", 6'9", that's athletic and can really do some exciting things. So everybody loves SportsCenter dunks, and we definitely have several players that can keep their attention. And I mean, Tunde won the McDonald's Slam Dunk Contest, and normally if you get a high school player that wins the McDonald's Slam Dunk Contest, they're by far and away your best dunker. And we have several guys that can compete with them, which is impressive.
You excited with just the fact you're going to play somebody else?
Definitely excited. As you just like before a final exam, you get stressed out. Do I have everything in? And am I prepared?
Yep.
Meaning, do we have everything? Do our players know how to run out? Do they know where to sit? Do they know what we're doing starting? Like that's the stuff you're worried about right now.
Well, hey, buddy, it's good to hear your voice. Can't wait to see you. 4 o'clock tomorrow, Foster Pavilion, Baylor and Grand Canyon. Scott and Bryce Drew both match up. Family affair. This is 365 Sports.